Hey guys, so we have some information here on the Dokkan's annual Dragon Ball Heroes collab. We just had the Dragon Ball Heroes live stream, actually currently still going on right now as we speak, but I just figured it would be timely to record this video now, get it up so you guys know everything that's going on here. So the Super Dragon Ball, actually it was also tweeted out by the Global Dokkan Twitter, because obviously we don't have on Global or an English-speaking version of the live stream, so nice they did this. Super Dragon Ball Heroes crossover campaign is back again this year. Here's a sneak peek at some of the new characters set to appear in the crossover summon. Now keep in mind, this is the only new character that they revealed in the stream, the Pan Zeno. They specifically said, though the producer was on talking about this, the Dokkan producer, specifically said that there's going to be more events and more characters coming. So do not think this is the only character that's going to be coming in terms of the collab banner, because the collab banner is obviously going to come back. And they're going to have, I would say, similar amount of, characters that were on prior year's banners. So we're talking like 4, 5, 6 new characters, right? That's what I would expect to see. But because this is so far away from now, right? This banner's not really going to go live for like another 3 to 4 weeks, I would say. They probably just don't want to spoil whatever's coming, and for that reason, they do not want to just show, like, I don't know, if they're going to pull something super hype, like, I don't know, like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta comes out, they're not going to want to show that, and then people all of a sudden just don't summon on, like, Tech Gogeta, right? So that's I think the reasoning for why they don't show off more characters, but they showed off Pan, and they showed off a bunch of the Dokkan Awakenings coming for existing Heroes characters. So we have the actually these guys came out a decent bit ago. I think they came out with the World Mission original banner, but we have the Super Saiyan Goku Zeno and then the Super Saiyan Vegeta Zeno. These guys were base form. Then we have the Gohanks Zeno. This guy's also a base. Then we have the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenk Zeno. He was also a base form card. And finally we have the Super Saiyan Gohonks Zeno, who was also a base card. So these guys were all base, but they're all going to be Dokkan Awakening into characters that are no longer in their base form. So that is interesting to note. So before we even go further here, let's just quickly go back to Pan for a second. So this Pan, the art of this Pan is coming from, let me just pull this up right here. This is a card that released in Universe Mission 9, which is not like super old, but it's about, I would say, 2 years old at this point. And then we have the Awakened art as well over here. This is the Dokkan Awakened art for this Pan. The art for this is from Big Bang Mission 7, which is actually pretty recent. The current mission is Big Bang Mission 10. They just revealed Big Bang Mission 11 on the stream. So Big Bang Mission 7 is only 4 sets behind the current set. So I would say that this set probably came out around like March or so of this year. So this is a fairly recent set. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we know one of the units that's coming out, so we can potentially look at other cards that are part of these same sets to potentially see which characters we could maybe get on this banner as well. We have Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken Gogeta. I mean, again, I'm not saying these guys are definitely coming. I'm saying there's a chance, right? So this is Super Saiyan. This is Gogeta Zeno, but he's Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken. That's what this is. Then we also have Michi Kabuta. This is a card or a character that I could definitely see them releasing as a unit on the banner, right? Last year we had a version of Toa and a version of Deborah, both Zeno versions. So I could definitely see them going with the Michi Kabuta here. He's a character we don't have in the game, who's part of the hero story. Then we have some of the just regular UR cards down here. We have Golden Metal Cooler, who's part of this set, right? We have Hearts, who's part of this set. And then if we go to the Dokkan Awakened art here from Big Bang Mission number 7, we can take a look. We have the Crimson Masked Saiyan here. This guy obviously, eventually transforms into Super Saiyan Rose Crimson Masked Saiyan, then Super Saiyan 2, then Super Saiyan 3, then Full Power. And this is the guy that actually fights Evolution Blue Gogeta, so he's an option. We have like a UI Goku. We have this Goku from the Broly movie, not really going to matter for the collab with Dokkan. Another Hearts card. We have a Frieza. We have a Golden Metal Cooler. And we have this guy, who's like the mysterious warrior. I mean, people, I don't think we actually know who he is. He's either Bardock or Goku, because he just looks like both of them. They didn't actually, I don't think they revealed his identity, but I haven't really been paying that much close attention to it. But there's this guy. This is Golden Metal Cooler Zeno. So it's actually a different version than the other one we just looked at. He has a Dark Dragon Ball like imbued in his chest here. Then we have Golden Frieza Zeno, another Dark Dragon Ball character. Then we have Hearts. Obviously, this is a different version of Hearts than the one we looked at earlier. He is the Angel Hearts with the halo, so that could be a character we get. We just looked at this guy. So those are the cards that we could potentially be seeing. This is actually Super Hearts, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all we can deduce from the information that we received via the live stream here. Like, this is Pan, these are the Awakenings, this is her Dokkan Awakened art. There's going to be events similar to the events that we received last year. They didn't specify what exactly they'll be, because they definitely just want to wait for a later date to reveal that. But I think it would be interesting to go and dive into the existing cards for these, the pre-Dokkan Awaken, just to see what these guys could potentially look like after they awaken. So I'm actually going to start with the Goku and Vegeta, because these are the oldest ones. Which is interesting, because these guys are all going to have different names now, right? This Goku, take a look at what he does. He's actually not, like, terrible. Attack and defense, 77%. Goku's family category allies key +2, attack and defense +30%. This is a solid support, you know, portion of this passive right here. I don't know if they're going to bump this up to 40%. Honestly, they should, right? This should just be key +3, 40% attack and defense to Goku's family. And then maybe they give him like 120% attack and defense. Maybe they give him, I don't know, some kind of like a chance to stun, or some, I don't know, like a chance to guard in slot 1 or 2, or some like extra gimmicks onto this, because this is a skeleton of his passive. I think is actually pretty solid. He also greatly stacks attack from his super attack effect, and then obviously when we take a look at Vegeta, as to be expected, he actually stacks defense. I think what they should do is both these characters should just infinitely stack both attack and defense to make them, you know, more relevant and more modern. And then Vegeta's passive is literally just the same exact thing as Goku. I think once these guys Dokkan Awaken, they're going to have literally the exact same kit, both super attack effect and passive, except obviously Vegeta's only going to be focused on Vegeta family, and this Goku's going to be focused on Goku's family, so it'll be interesting to see how they do that. But the fact that they're both Super Saiyans means they're now going to be on the Super Saiyan category, which could help that category out. Same thing with this Super Saiyan Vegeta down here, who we have. This guy actually, I believe he released last year, so he should be pretty solid. Was it? No, actually, no, I think it was 2 years ago. I can't remember. But this guy's super attack is the Burning Impact. He actually infinitely stacks his defense, causes supreme damage to the enemy. Attack and defense +70% performing a super attack. Chance of performing a critical hit +7% with each attack, or each super attack performed with 35%. And he launches an additional super attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status. So this guy has a solid, again, all these characters that we're going to be looking at today, like, they have a solid base for their passive before they even Dokkan Awaken. I mean, infinitely stacking defense is pretty solid, considering he can launch multiple supers just based off his passive. So this is obviously going to jump up to like 150 or so, I would imagine, this attack and defense start of turn buff, or sorry, when performing a super attack. He should, you know what they should do, actually, instead of just giving him like a massive boost on super attack, what if they just kept this at like 90% attack and defense when performing a super attack, but they also gave him like 100% attack and defense at the start of turn? I think that would probably be better, so that you could potentially maybe put him in slot 1, but, you know, he wouldn't get absolutely obliterated. Chance performing a critical hit with each super attack performed up to 35%. This should probably jump up to like 10, and this goes to 50. Launches an additional super attack when the target enemy is in the attack down or defense down status. This is going to be the same. And then maybe he gets like just an added additional that has a chance to become a super or something in here. And then I think that with the extra stat buffs, I think would actually be pretty solid for this character. Because honestly, this guy's stats are not too bad as an SSR. 9,000 defense, I mean, it's probably going to jump up to like 11 something. I could definitely see that being fine. Then we have the Gohonks Zeno. Oh yeah, by the way, so all three of these characters are going to be on the Super Saiyan category. This guy's going to be on the Potara category as well, right? Time limit, I don't know. I don't think so, actually. Is this guy going to be on time limit? I can't remember if he like defused or anything like that. But obviously Vegeta family buff, Goku family buff, Saiyan buff, like pure Saiyans. So when we get Super Vegeta on global, these guys will be additions to the team, right? I'm sure this guy, once he gets his Dokkan Awakening into a Super Saiyan, him like on the Vegeta team or on the Saiyan team with the Super Vegeta, because he's giving the Vegeta family buff here, I'm sure that would be a solid rotation, right? Then we have the Gohonks Zeno, who is supreme damaged, enemy and seal super attacks, so he's a seal here. I mean, they're probably going to add like greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn or something on there. Then he gets attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% with each super attack performed up to 80%. And then launches an additional super attack when the target enemy is in the attack down status. This is very limiting. This is like the pre-EZA LR Goku and Frieza mechanic, which is only attack down, I would be in shock if they didn't add or defense down to this portion, because there's so many enemies in the game that cannot have their attack lowered that should definitely be added to this. But then I think, you know, this will probably be 120% or so, and then this will probably be 30% with a chance to go up to another 120, and then he probably would get some extra stuff in here as well. Like maybe he gets like, I don't know, a chance to crit or something, or a chance to dodge, some extra stuff in there that would be helpful for him. And then because he's going Super Saiyan 3, right? Let me just go back. Yeah, he's Gohonks, right? Yeah, this Gohonks is going to become Super Saiyan 3. I don't know why this is wrong, straight up. He's Super Saiyan 3, trust me. His art is Super Saiyan 3, so he's going to be on the Super Saiyan 3 category. Which is good, because I think the Super Saiyan 3 category is a team that definitely needs the extra help here. And then the same thing with this Gotenk Zeno, right? He'll be on the Super Saiyan 3 category as well. The only unfortunate thing about this is that we actually already have a Super Saiyan 3 Zeno Gotenks, the OG Tech one, who they did not mention this, but I would not be surprised if they eventually ended up releasing an EZA event to sort of help out some of the older heroes units, like the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. We have the AGL Janemba baby card. We have the Int Kid Buu absorbed Babidi card, or I guess the other way around, Babidi absorbed Kid Buu card. So a lot of those older heroes cards, and like Super Pycon and stuff like that, those are the 4 original heroes cards. Like those units are so old, even though they have Dokkan Awakenings, like they would be prime candidates for an EZA event. Like just EZA all 4 of them, I think, during the celebration would be really, really good. But these guys obviously do share a name, so that is something to note here. So this Gotenks causes supreme damage enemy and lowers attack and defense. Then he gives 70% attack and defense plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% with each super attack performed up to 80%. So that kind of is similar to this guy right here, the Gohonks we just looked at. Then he launches an additional super attack when the target enemy's super attack is sealed. Again, this is a portion of his passive that could definitely be updated. This is very limited to being sealed. You know, a lot of events in the game can't be sealed. Maybe, I don't know. In my opinion, you should just give him like or attack or defense lowered status, right? That would make it way easier to launch the super. But again, I think these guys are probably going to, like all 3 of these guys honestly are probably going to be designed in a similar way, where, you know, this is probably just going to get, you know, maybe he like raises his attack and defense for 6 turns by 30% or something on the super attack effect. Then he's, you know, this bumps up to 120, this bumps to 30, this bumps to 120. This becomes easier to activate. His links change because he's becoming Super Saiyan 3. His stats increase. Actually, 10,000 defense is pretty solid for an SSR. Maybe yeah, his stats are definitely going to go up. And maybe he gets some additional stuff, like he could maybe foresee enemy super attacks or whatever they want to do. Dodge, crit, doing another additional on top of this. Orb change, like whatever they want to do. But that's pretty much what we're looking at. This guy's also going to be a buff to the Fusions category, time limit category. That should be releasing with Tech Gogeta on Global. So yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff coming. Trust me, there's going to be a lot more to come as we get closer to the celebration. I'm assuming, again, the reason why they don't want to reveal like the big hype stuff is because they don't want people to skip the banners that are coming up on Global, and also JP, especially the Tech Gogeta banner, which should be coming up within the next few weeks here on Global. So they want people to summon on that banner and then have no stones going into the celebration. But my suggestion for you guys is to actually not summon for Tech Gogeta or Janemba and wait for the Heroes banner to come out, because trust me, that Tech Gogeta banner and the Janemba banners will both still be up by the time we get the Heroes summon banner out. So it's smarter to wait and see what the Heroes banner has on it and what the new characters are going to look like before you summon, because let's just say you skip Gogeta and you skip Janemba. The Heroes banner comes out and you decide that you don't really like the characters and you'd rather summon for Gogeta. That banner will still be up, so you have a more informed decision that you can make if you wait. So that's what my recommendation is. Let me know down below what you guys think about this information. Again, there's not really too much hype stuff coming out. I would say this is actually the hypest thing that they talked about, but hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.